K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Magic taking on the Hawks. For the Orlando Magic, the journey of a new season starts now. The challenges of the past have become fuel to create a path to success. Hawks, Magic. We'll be right back after this.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The fans are filling the seats in Orlando, the site of our broadcast, and where the Magic will be going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Well, for Atlanta, this is where it begins. The expectations you have for this season meet reality tonight. Everything you've been working on gets put to the test. You hope that you've done your job and can come out of here with a win. And you love the build-up to a new season. Lots of anticipation. Shaq, what are you looking for?
There were some VIMs this offseason.
Very interesting moves.
Oh, you like that? Okay,
Yeah.
I understand. And you got to understand, that kind of shift, that right there can shift the balance of power.
Wow. Last year, the Eastern and Western Conference was balanced out. Well, we'll see if the trend reverses this year.
And that'll take it right up to tip as we go courtside.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin. DA, it's all you. Well, tremendous athleticism. Thanks, DA. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Herter make up the back. Jabari Parker is out there with Hunter. And it's Len in at the center position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Outside Fournier. Back to Fultz. Shot clock at 6. He's off on that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
A really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, Greg, and I think that really was the crucial difference.
Well, comparisons to Steph Curry, unfair for Trae Young, and they're quieting. His shooting percentages in year one leave plenty of room for growth.
Fultz, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Young for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. And Greg, you talk about unfair comparisons for Trae Young. His career will always be measured against that of Luka Doncic after the Hawks traded back from the number 3 pick.
And Doncic going on to win Rookie of the Year, an instant star. And Trae Young with plenty of talent. And we'll see what he can accomplish.
Parker passes to Young. 8 feet away. Rebound by the Magic. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Isaac with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. He kicks it to Vucevic, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Excellent execution that time from Vucevic, fellas. I mean, he's embracing being a leader for this team, and I think shots like that prove the point.
Now, here's Hunter. Not a lot of room. Parker passes to Young. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Young inside. Guarded by Fultz. Shots good from Young.
And the work ethic coming into play there. I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
Here's Fultz. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Young outside. Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
And if you don't stay in front of Parker on defense, he torches you with his unreal vertical. Major bounce this guy has.
The Magic have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Fournier. He had 13 points in the win against Philadelphia. Right at the free throw line, and Orlando again with the bucket.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Shots good from Young.
And the effortless shooting motion. Young's three-point jumper is just poetry in motion and has it on automatic.
The pass to Gordon. A 3-ball. A rebound by Young. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Drops in the layup for 2. Young's got 8 points.
Maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Young's jumper stretches defense, which gives him more room to get by his man.
Pass to Isaac. The dish now to Gordon. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Young taking his time here. Parker drives in. Gordon with the defensive effort. Magic have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. He dishes it to Fournier. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. It's not going to go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And here's Young, coming off a solid outing against Denver. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. Well, Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason. And the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
Here's Vucevic. Atlanta with the rebound. Land's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Herter. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando trailing here. Now here's Fultz. Now Isaac. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Really left alone that time.
Boy, nothing like shooting shots you know you can make. Vucevic shooting that one with confidence.
Now, here is Young, guarded by Fultz. Another shot. Vucevic with the block. Here's Isaac. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Young drives in. Herter, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Passes to Isaac. Len grabs the board. Len's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Young. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now the pass to Gordon. Down low. Vucevic. And yes, it's good. Vucevic has got the game tied up here for Orlando. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And the last 2 drafts, the Atlanta Hawks aggressively making trades to assemble this roster.
And drafting DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish, great length and versatility on the wings. You pair that with Trae Young and John Collins, and that's an exciting young core for the Hawks.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Al Farouk Aminu. He's checked in for Isaac. Terrence Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Here's Young. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ross in the corner. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Aminu. Here's the 3. Good on the triple. And it's a 3-point Orlando lead.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Carter looking around. Young with no one around. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Magic leading by 3. Ross kicks to Vucevic. Off target from 3-point range. The Hawks shooting just about an even 40% to start. Young drives in. Yep, that one goes. Young's got 15 points.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Young with the steal. And now Young running the floor all by himself. And that one good. And the Hawks lead by 1.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Young against Augustine. Here's Vucevic. And it's in off the backboard. He's got 8.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Young pass to Reddish. Carter outside. Kicks to Young. 6 to shoot. The Hawks working the ball around. Rebound by the Magic.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Pass to Vucevic. Augustine with it. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Philadelphia.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Back to Vucevic. Over Jones. And it's Vucevic missing. The Hawks trailing. Here's Young. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Inside, here's Vucevic. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there, Augustine, making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
Carter outside. Young drives in for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Yeah, and this is Young at his very best. Once he gets a few to fall, boy, watch out.
Passes it to Aminu. 1:30 left in the first quarter. No good from Ross. Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Nuggets in Denver. The pass to Carter. Dishes to Jones. Back to Carter. Young inside. Aminu on him. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Bamba is checked in for Orlando. Orlando's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Pass to Aminu. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now, when you look at Mo Bamba with his size, around 7'1" in height, Clark, the longest wingspan, arm span ever measured at the combine, he can dominate inside.
And you know what, guys? The scary thing is he's got room to fill out. He's got room to add good muscle and weight to that frame. And once he does, he's going to be a nightmare to deal with.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Vucevic. Hawks shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Here's Bembry, covered by Bamba. Bembry kicks to Carter. They get a hand on it. Pass to Fernando. The three-pointer, no good. So the Magic, their last game, a win against Philadelphia. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Augustine. No points in the game yet for him. His first shot coming late. Here's Carter Williams. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the Replay Review Center in Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
At the end of one, a closely contested game. So some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Magic, we've got DJ Augustine. El Farouk Amino is out there with Bamba. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Carter Williams in a shooting guard. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Hawks have been in rebuild mode for the last couple of years, but this season brings a lot of optimism. Passing on Luka Doncic, the Hawks drafted Trae Young. It was much scrutinized, but Young came on down the stretch. His playmaking makes other people better, and also, they hope, will attract a free agent or two. Now the Hawks have added several rookies, starting with DeAndre Hunter. And they believe they're poised to make some noise in the East. Kevin?
They took that gamble with Doncic and getting Young. We'll see what happens. Thank you, D.A. Now, here's Bamba, guarded closely. The shot off that time, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns in Phoenix. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. Bembry. A miss that time would have put him up.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Augustine from outside, and a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Augustine's got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic. Bembry the pass to Reddish. To the middle. And it's denied. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. To the inside. And Aminu slams it home.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Passes it to Fernando. He kicks it to Carter. Here's Bembry. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Magic leading by 6. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. The dish to Augustine. No good on the triple. The Hawks trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And it's Carter Williams in the corner. Offline with his three. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And we talk about trying to manufacture points. The Magic a year ago were last in the league in free throw attempts.
And I think a part of that, guys, is they really don't have enough creators, facilitators, playmakers. You need guys who can break the defense down and then make plays for themselves or others, and that gets you to the foul line, but it also gets you easy baskets.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Aminu. Evan Fournier comes in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Here's Fournier. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And Reddish with the slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Carter Williams kicks to Bamba. Fournier passes to Carter Williams. Orlando moving the ball around. There's the pass to Fultz. Fournier with the ball. Stolen by Carter. Here's Reddish. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Markers checked in for Vince Carter. And, of course, there's no questioning Cam Reddish's talent level. Greg, he has a high ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, great size, length, the fluidity as an athlete. He can make an impact at both ends of the floor. Shoots the three well for a young player. And you love his ability to match up, really 1 through 5.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Evan Fournier. The Hawks have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. Mark, a lot of coaches like to run their offense through centers. Any names you can think of who you'd be comfortable running your offense through at that position?
Well, just because I've watched him and loved his game since locking into him on Jokic. Yes. Man, can he pass it. He can shoot it. He can score it inside. He's got such excellent hands and touch. He's at the top of the list. DeMarcus Cousins, big guy that can shoot it and pass it as well. And Marcus Hall is also in that list.
You'd feel comfortable with any of those guys holding the ball, distributing the ball, wouldn't you?
No doubt.
Here's Herter. An 11-point game for him in the win against Denver. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Isaac kicks to Fultz. Reddish grabs the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Markelle Fultz. For Atlanta, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
So for the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Bamba. And it's Aaron Gordon in for Carter Williams. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Young's checked in. Fournier against Parker. Fournier passes to Isaac. Now here's Fultz. Just 5 on the clock. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
You know, as good as the Magic were defensively last year, they were just as challenged offensively. Struggled a bit at that end of the floor. Only 24th in the league in points.
Right wing. Isaac kicks to Fultz. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, rebounded by the Hawks. Land's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And to be fair, Clark, the Magic offense has struggled for about a decade now.
Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, you think about some of the outstanding players they've had in the past, Dwight Howard and Vince Carter. Their impact of that quality offensively just wasn't ever really replaced.
Fultz with the ball. He's against Parker. Fournier passes to Vucevic. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. Young drives in, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
Gordon. Rebound, Atlanta.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Back to Young. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Rebound, Atlanta. Land's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Hunter. Backs in, coming off the assist from Young. Hunter's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Fournier against Parker. Isaac kicks to Fournier. Clock at 6. From deep. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Len. The kick out to Young. Fultz brings the double team. Back to Len. For the 3. It doesn't go for him. The Magic go the other way with it. Fournier dishes to Fultz. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Andre Bembry's checked in for Atlanta. Young passes to Len. Young outside. Inside. And it's sent back by Isaac. To end the cold streak, rejected by Len, and they're able to recover. And it's Gordon missing. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Kicks it to Hunter. Puts up a 3. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. The Magic trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Fultz gets it to go.
Yeah, and you know, it's important that Fultz continue to develop his in-between game because he knows when to pull up.
Young passes to Bembry. The Hawks working the ball around, and it's blocked. And here's Fultz. He has 7. Fournier, that's for 2. He drains the quick shot. Now just a 1-point Atlanta lead.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz there, Kevin. Excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Pass to Len. He kicks to Parker. 1:56 left to play here in the half. Gordon with the defensive effort. Now here's Isaac. He's guarded closely. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Here's Young, and it's blocked.
Excellent timing that time from Fultz, and I like the edge that he plays defense with. That's impressive for a young guy.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Orlando making some changes. Al Farouk Aminu. He's checked in for Isaac. Ross comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Damian Jones is checked in for the Hawks. Young drives in. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Young's got 23 points.
Well, this is what Young can expect. Defenses are going to be physical with him, try to throw him off his game.
Pass to Gordon from 17 feet out. And it's Orlando with another. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Parker looking around. He dishes it to Young. Jones in the post. Vucevic defending.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Gordon, and Jones sends it back.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Augustine finds Aminu. Back to Augustine. Here's Vucevic. Second chance shot, and Jones sends it back. Here's Parker. No good with the layup. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Orlando out in front, leading by just one. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A tremendous start for Nikola Vucevic. He had 10 points, 11 rebounds, and 1 assist. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
I love the motion on offense. Guys are moving, the ball is moving. It's a very nice approach to the game, and one the defense absolutely could not keep up with.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks?
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
My brother.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The Hawks trailing. Checking out the group for Lloyd Pierce to start the second half. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Alex Len out there with Parker, and it's Young in at point. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Clark, when you think back to your playing days in high school, what memories come to mind?
Well, just the fun of being able to have success all 4 years I was at St. Joseph High School in Cleveland, the way the city rallied around us my senior year when we had a chance to play for a state championship. Unfortunately, came up short. The teammates and coaches and teachers that I had a chance to enjoy those 4 years with, all really fond, special memories for me.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Nice job at sizing up the defense in these sets. Fournier dependable at making the right pass.
Now, here is Young. Parker, right side. Pass to Len. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes it to Young. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Young outside. Parker trying to free himself up. Shots good from Young. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And the pass to Gordon. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Young outside, kicks it to Len for the lead. That shot is off. The Magic shooting the ball at 42%. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A. So it's Atlanta now. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young outside. From deep. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Isaac. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now here's Fultz, defended by Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Vucevic. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
You know, Greg, at Oklahoma, the long-range shooting of Trae Young drew eyes. But it seems it's his passing that's his most NBA-ready attribute.
How about Kevin? First player in history to lead D1 college basketball in points and assists. Top 10 in the league in dimes his rookie season. Young man has a chance to be special.
Bamba is checked in for the Magic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
The scoring mindset of Vucevic, working some real magic driving to the hole and finishing with style.
Young pass to Herter. Back to Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 29 in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Vucevic down low. Then on him. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's blocked. Now Fultz. 7 points in the game. And no good, but he tries to maintain control. He was fouled, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. The 6th pick back in 2017, 6'10" Jonathan Isaac out of Florida State. Greg, what have you seen from him?
Came in somewhat raw. Potential as a rangy defender. Offensively, though, still a ways to go.
The Magic making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. Carter comes in for Alex Len, and it's Reddish in for Hunter. Reddish's shot is good.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention and takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Back to Carter Williams. It's stolen by Reddish. Here's Fernando. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Carter outside. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Fernando can't get it to go.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Here's Carter Williams. Fernando pulls it in.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Young drives in, and he banks in the layup. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Young against Carter Williams. Down low. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Bamba. 20 points for Vucevic.
Boy, those finely tuned offensive skills possessed by Vucevic, punishing the defense, putting on a clinic.
Young drives in. Count that one. Young's got 33.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
The Magic have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Pass to Bamba. To the middle. Vucevic down low. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Real quickness on display from Carter Williams on the drive, forcing the defense to rough him up a bit, and that earns him trips to the foul line.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Aminu comes in for Isaac, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Evan Fournier. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bembry's checked in for Young. Carter outside. Over Carter Williams, and that one goes long. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Orlando Magic. A 2-point game. Passes it to Vucevic. He kicks to Bamba. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Bembry. Finished off the break. Bembry's got his first 2 points.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And there's the pass to Carter Williams. Floats one up, and the layup is good. Carter Williams has got his third bucket of the night.
And Carter Williams constantly keeps defenders guessing what he's going to do. The floater, when used right, is a devastating shot, and every guard needs to have it in his book bag.
Carter kicks to Reddish. Here's Fernando. No good from outside. Orlando leading. Augustine looking around. Pass to Aminu. And here is Carter Williams. 5 on the clock. That's tipped, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Ross is checked in for Mohamed Bamba. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Jones is checked in, and Michael Carter Williams gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Atlanta with it. Here's Bembry.
Well, it's pretty clear the length of Carter Williams is what helps him cover so much ground on offense and defense. I mean, I think he does an outstanding job contesting shooters as they get into their shot motion.
Here's Fernando. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
Clark, you and I are sitting here watching this game, broadcasting the game. There are a lot of times that the fans can't see how emotionally charged up you are over some of the things you see on the floor, good and bad.
Hey, I love great basketball. Excellent passing, tremendous hustle, creativity on your moves. One of the things that really excites me, though, is to see the ball pop and end up in a three-point shooter's hands, and he's able to knock one down because the crowd is able to follow that ball, and the anticipation just kind of rises as it gets to the designated shooter. I love guys going after rebounds on the offensive glass.
That's a great example about the three-point shot, though, Clark. I love that. It's terrific. Carter, the pass to Fernando. Kicks it out to Jones. The Hawks working the ball around. Pass to Reddish. Here's Fernando. 5 to shoot. Now the dish to Reddish. Over Augustine. A shot by Reddish, no good. Magic have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. This one for 3, and there's Augustine. That's good on the assist from Ross. Ross has got 3 assists tonight. Now, here's Reddish. Carter Williams covering. Here's Fernando. Carter dishes to Reddish. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Vucevic. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 21 points per game last year, 12 rebounds and 4 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Augustine finds Vucevic. Augustine with it. Passes to Vucevic. On the mark with the 15-footer. Vucevic has got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Jones, the pass to Hunter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for the Magic. Here's Gordon. No good off the back of the rim. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Saturday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
52 seconds left to play in the third. Poke loose. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Now here is Augustine. He's tightly guarded. Rebound by the Hawks. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now here's Reddish. Headed by Augustine. Reddish kicks to Bembry. Clock at 6. To the inside. And that one's good. Hunter. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Here's Gordon. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Ross is the 3 with Gordon at the 4. Fultz is out there with DJ Augustine, and it's Aminu in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. But they'll get another chance. Ross passes to Gordon. Now here's Fultz, covered by Parker. Goes back up, and that's going to be a travel for the Hawks. Alex Len's checked in for Jones. Young is subbed in for Reddish. Atlanta leading by 4. Young with the ball. The pass to Hunter. He dishes it to Parker. Over Gordon. Parker's shot is off.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Young against Augustine. And here is Ross. For three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ross has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Magic. Young against Augustine. Young, right side. Len, that's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his fourth assist in this one.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Volts kicks to Augustine. Pass to Gordon. Lets a floater go. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Gordon is one of those guys who loves physical contact. He's really skilled at finishing over difficult defense.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Isaac's checked in for Terrence Ross, and Fournier subbed in for Augustine. Fultz with the ball. He's against Parker. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Fultz.
Like that explosion to the basket. Fultz can turn it on so quickly. He's past you before you know it. Quick as a hiccup.
Hunter kicks to Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 14 points now in the second half.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
The third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Len with the block. And he recovers it. And the shot goes in from Fultz. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 1. Passes it to Len. Back to Young. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Young's got 39. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Atlanta. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. The pass to Len. Parker with it. Bamba picks him up. It's Parker with the drive.
Man, no substitute for aggressiveness, and Parker displaying it right there. Seeing the space to attack the hoop, and then not hesitating at all.
Fournier passes to Bamba. And it's good, 2 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now, my goodness.
Len dishes to Parker. Back to Len. He doesn't hit that one. And Orlando will come the other way. Down low. Here's Fultz. Len grabs the board. Len's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now, here is Young. D right on him. And Bamba pulls it down.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. The Magic making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Gordon kicks to Vucevic. That's tipped. Parker with the steal. And there's the feed to Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Parker with a clean look. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Outside Fournier. Vucevic against Len. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Fournier.
You know, even when you think you've got Fournier bodied up, he still finds a way to slither to a score.
Len kicks to Parker. And it's blocked by Gordon. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Fultz with the ball.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Back to Len. Dishes it to Parker. Back to Len. They need this one. And he lays it up and in. Len's got 4 points in the quarter.
Phenomenal court vision by Parker. He really has all the tools to be a great player in this league.
Looking to get back on track here. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Fultz. The Hawks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Herter passes to Hunter. Parker outside. Here's Herter. No good on that one. And Orlando will come the other way. Now, here's Isaac. At the elbow, Vucevic. Kicks it to Fournier. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And the Magic lead by 2.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Basket good. Young's got 41.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Here's Fultz. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Any good offensive player should have a shot fake in his arsenal, and Fultz does. Has a nice, strong foundation in the fundamentals. Finds easy ways to get himself to the line.
The Magic making a switch here. Aminu's checked in. Hunter kicks to Young. They double him with Vucevic to the right side. That's a 2 from Parker. Here's Len. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Len's got the game tied up here for the Hawks. Now here's Fultz, defended by Young. Here's Vucevic. Second shot opportunity. Gets the bucket and the foul. Alex Len picks one up.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
How about this clear example of perseverance? I mean, he's in his 8th season before he makes an All-Star game in 2019. Nikola Vucevic just stayed with it, continued to get better.
And the dunk by Len.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Fournier. Len grabs the board. Len's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And he lays it straight in. Young's got 43 points.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Reddish, he's checked in for the Hawks. Now Fultz. Pass to Aminu, to the middle. Unloads, and it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Aminu. And that's now 29 points for Vucevic. Atlanta calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Young outside. They double him with Vucevic. Len finds Young to the wing right side. Pulls it up. A second chance effort. Len's shot is off. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Magic. It's a one-point game. Pass to Fultz. He tries for three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
I like to say a guy making a shot like that, Fultz has the clutch gene. Doesn't shy away from the big moment.
Young pass to Herter. Young inside. Guarded by Fultz. Now here's Isaac. Defense right on him. 1:29 left in the game. Here's Vucevic. Can't hit that one. Good D by Parker. The Hawks trail by 4. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he hits both.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. And he overshot that one, missing. The Hawks shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Young inside. Guarded by Fultz. It's stolen by Vucevic. Teardrop shot, and Parker with the block.
Absurd bounceability displayed by Parker. I mean, he uses it so well on defense. It's not just the leaping ability, but the timing as well.
Here's Isaac. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Young from outside. Rebound by the Magic.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They lead by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and an intentional foul right there. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Well, I look at Fultz, and he has perennial all-star written all over him. A fantastic playmaker who's really got a ready-made skill set for the NBA.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Young drives in. Aminu grabs the miss.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. So
he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
– 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He kept off that dunk with some serious aim time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself, couldn't control himself there.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The Syracuse alum, Carter Williams, a combo guard with really outstanding court vision and excellent speed.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Goodwin.
Really got to respect how Fultz understands how to use his length, especially on defense, where he's able to challenge shooters.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Nick.
All right, David, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA.